Call Halayim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, Shalom, and salutations to the hopeful elect, the Akim out there spreading the gospel throughout the four corners of the earth, and sincerity and truth, presenting their bodies as a living sacrifice, as the scriptures teaches us to do. Shalom to the few sisters that do listen to us as well. This is the brother Yahweh from the Great Millstone Chicago camp, basically coming to you with another lesson concerning the power in being quiet or holding your peace. And I ain't talking about being weird in the corner all bugged out and shit. I'm talking about speaking, knowing when to speak and when not to speak, whether it's dealing with reproof, or whether it's dealing with the brothers, whether it's dealing with these niggars in the world, you know, and whether, you know, whether it's dealing with your boss. Hey, when you watch 90% of the time, when you watch these videos of some Negro or some Spigro getting shot down by the cops, what were they doing? Running their mouth. They got pulled over. They sitting with the nigga, got the nigga woman barking in the passenger seat or something, you know. But it's power, you know, in all aspects of life when it comes to holding the peace. That's why the scriptures say this. I'm going to get this Proverbs 21 and 23. It says, whoso keepeth his mouth and tongue keepeth his soul from troubles. All right? And it all starts with running your damn mouth. All right? It can bring you trouble. You could be getting rebuked for something from a brother. And then, you know, it might be time to hold your peace, and then you say some old foul shit and the hammer come down harder. Or you could be right, you know what I'm saying, and try to vindicate yourself, knowing it's not the time to do it. The Lord will vindicate you, and you know, the hammer come down on you and they find out shit, you was right all along. You know, the Lord deals with that for you, you know what I'm saying, you know, but you know, it's just all aspects you can look from it. But when the Spirit will let you know when it's time to hold your peace. Like, it's been times that I didn't and was supposed to, and I even go home and look like, damn, you know, damn, should I said that shit, or should I did that? You know, dealing with the brothers, dealing with some niggas, dealing with, like, you know, a work situation or whatever. But, you know, those are learning experiences, and that's how you grow, all right, through experience. You know, that's how you try the Spirit. I'm gonna read this again. This is Proverbs 21 and 23. It says, whoso keepeth his mouth and tongue, keepeth his soul from troubles. And like I said, just like how niggas deal with the police, they snitch. You know, the police ain't got no damn evidence on them. You know, pin the nigga up, give him a couple cigarettes. You watch these dumbass nigga shows like First 48. He ratting, telling on his damn self, man. Telling on his damn self. But if you would just shut up, you be like, damn, you watching like, damn, they ain't even had no evidence. And they'll tell you at the end that they ain't had no evidence. This was their key evidence, a nigga running his mouth. Or once again, when a nigga get gunned down by fucking Esau, the 5-0 run most of the time, it's because they running their damn mouth, man. But it's power in silence, man. It's power in holding your peace. It's wisdom in holding your peace. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that Job. Matah's favorite. That's an inside joke, but this is Job 13 and 5. It says, oh, that ye would altogether hold your peace, and it should be your wisdom. Because that's the truth. It's gonna be your wisdom. When you hold your peace, it shows that you have knowledge, whether you getting rebuked or whether you, just like how they say, it'll be smart to, like how Jake say in the world, like you can't win an argument with a nigga woman. So when you shut up, they always be like, oh, what's wrong? Or what did I do at the end? Because they still going to keep running their mouth. You know? That's why the scriptures say this. This is Proverbs 17 and 28. It says, even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise. And he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. So even a fool is counted wise, and when he knows when to speak and when he knows not to speak, because it exudes wisdom when you know when to speak and when not to speak. That shows you the countenance of a man. It shows you character. It shows you discipline. All right, and it shows humility. All right, just say you're getting reproved. It shows that you know how to take the low when you hold your peace. Or just say the cops trying to jack you up when you're holding your peace. You know, it shows that you're reasonable, so to speak. You know, that's why the scripture tell you in the book of James, be swift to hear. All right, Stinker says, slow to speak, slow to wrath. All right, this is Ecclesiastes. I think it's, yep, Ecclesiasticus or Sirach 21 and 26, it says, the heart of fools is in their mouth, but the mouth of the wise is in their heart, in their mind. They holding their peace. So the heart of a fool is in his mouth. The scripture tell you, how shall I tell you what? Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. So whatever in here gonna come out, but at the same time, the foolishness, all right. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read a verse above, because it goes into what I was gonna get to, what I was gonna say. Verse 21 and 25, it says, the lips of talkers will be telling such as pertain not unto them, but the words of such as have understanding are weighed and balanced, knowing when to speak and when not to speak, what to come out, when not to come out. Because if it's in here, it's going to come out. And there's a lot of stuff that's in here. But what's in here all the time don't need to be said. And this is Sirach 21 and 26. It said, the heart of a fool is in their mouth, but the mouth of the wise is in their heart. And that's what, brothers, you got to master that. It's a mastery to that. All right? That's why, let me get this. Bear with me for a minute. Yep. This is James 1:19, because I quoted it, said, wherefore, my beloved brethren, let every man be swift to hear, slow to speak, and slow to wrath. Let every man be swift to hear. Going back into keeping their mouth when they come into the house of the Lord. Just like these scoffers when they come into line. Most of the time they come and talking shit. But if they would just stop and listen and hold their peace, they would actually get a breakdown or get some wisdom or heard something that's never been heard before. All right? If they would just humble themselves. All right? But, you know, scoffers and niggards and people that don't deal in prudence and people that don't deal in wisdom, they'll never get this anyway. So they go about running their mouth, talking shit, scoffing. They don't know how to exercise holding their peace. All right? It's Sirach 10 and 5, Salaki. Sirach 5 and 10, it says, be steadfast in thy understanding, and let thy word be the same. Verse 11, saying the same thing as James. Be swift to hear, and let thy life be sincere, and with patience give answer, knowing when to speak and when not to speak, and being swift to hear. That's why they got a saying in the world, the old timers used to say, you know, when I was younger, they used to say, that's why you got 2 ears and 1 mouth, 2 eyes, 1 mouth, because it goes into observation, and some things are more important than other things. All right, you know. Let me see. I really just, you know, bringing these scriptures out off the top, but you know, the lesson, you know, I don't want to make this too long or too drawn out. I ain't have a lot written down, but you brothers get the point. All right, you brothers get the point. It's going back to being wisdom. That's like using wisdom, having understanding, having knowledge, knowing when to speak, when not to speak, and showing the power of that. Like I said, once again, whether it comes to reproof, whether it comes to rebuke, whether it comes to dealing with the brothers, because a lot of times I don't have a topic, but hey, a lot of times I don't have dreams. I had a dream last night, right? And we was dealing with some dude, and the nigga was like, man, hold your peace. No, the brother said it. It was 2 brothers with me, and they was like, hey, hold your peace. And I was like, this nigga don't even believe in the Bible. And I'm like, damn, I should have held my peace. And then the brother was like, then the nigga was like, because the nigga had told me that before he even talked. And I was like, damn, you know, I still should have held my peace, even though I know this nigga don't believe in the Bible. And then he had told the brothers, he was like, y'all niggas know I don't believe in the Bible. And it was a quick message in it. And it was like, and the brothers was like, damn, you was right. But I was like, no, I was wrong, because I ain't hold my peace. I think that's how it went. It went something like that. But, you know, it just, I woke up and I was like, man, I should do a lesson about holding your peace. Even if it was just for me for that, you know, that was good enough for me. Shit, it didn't matter. But, you know, and things happen like that in real life. Things has happened to me like that in real life, you know, before. This is Proverbs 12 and 23. It says, a prudent man concealeth knowledge, but the the fools proclaiming foolishness. Because that's all that come out these niggas' mouth anyway. But what's in our heart, the heart of a prudent man is knowledge. And part of this knowledge is knowing when to speak and when not to speak. All right? And it'll come out in due time, But it says the heart of fools, going back into that Sirach, the 21st chapter. It said, but the heart of fools proclaiming foolishness, man. So you don't want your folly to be known. Everything ain't, like Benji say all the time, everything that's up here ain't got to be said. It's power in holding your peace, man. That's the moral of the lesson. I know I sound like a broken record right now, but I'm sticking to the topic. Sometimes you gotta hold your peace, whether it's dealing with Esau, whether it's dealing with the nigger woman, whether it's dealing with the brotherhood. It's wise to zip it sometimes. All right, But with that being said, call aloud, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah Ba'Shem, Rakakadash. Hope this video was edifying, double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and to the hopeful elect. Shalom.